great. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all, what it do? What the business is? It is I, CMW Hayes, with my co-host, my dog, DJ Killzone Jones. Man, y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to You Ain't Lying Podcast. You feel me? What's up, Dirty?
You know what I'm saying? For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking six. Hey, man, look, man, they be sleeping on you, bro. They be sleeping
for the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Gang 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus peace. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, but it's blowing up like TNT.
Man, look.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't lying. No, he ain't lying. I ain't lying. We ain't lying.
Yeah. And she ain't lying either. They ain't lying either.
Zone wanted me, man. Today I was telling him about hip hop, about today being August 11th. What was on Happy Birthday to Hip Hop?
Happy birthday to hip hop, man. Happy birthday to hip hop, man. For
August
real,
11, 1973. DJ Kool Herc to a back to school jam. And I was telling Zone that the times was from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m.
They was out there juking all night, huh?
All night. And the ladies all was night. 25 cents.
25
Fellas was 50 cents.
50. Ooh, Curtis Jackson.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, that's thorough right there.
Yeah, man. So where was you at, Hayes, when you heard, what was your first rap song that you ever heard? I think we talked about it.
Yeah, on a previous show. But for sure, for the people who don't know, and I'm just, for me, when I think about the first rap song that I could ever think about was Humpty Hump. The Humpty Hump baby.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Shock G.
Shock G, Humpty Hump. Yep. That's like the first song that I can remember me listening to, like being what, and that came out what?
89.
Okay.
Yeah, that was I remember Crisscross Jump. That was my first that I think remember the first. Yeah, that was like the first song.
That's when you tapped in and locked in.
Yeah, and then from there, like Juicy. I lied. It was Humpty Hump. It was, of course, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Then it was, well, no, not Humpty Hump, Crisscross Jump. But then,
I say Humpty Hump.
No, I'm trying to remember. What was the other one, man? It was Boys in the Hood. No, I take all that back. The first song that I remember for sure, like was what up, my boy JJ in the building, Big Bad Wolf on Twitch, man. Shout out to JJ.
Salute.
Today was a good day. That was the one. That was the song that I remember hearing.
But guess what though? I can remember the first concert was Crisscross.
That was your first concert?
Yes, sir. Crisscross, and this was at Six Flags. This was back early '90s when Six Flags they had that little area over there where they had the little stage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I can remember going there to see Crisscross.
All right, my first rap show, and you're gonna laugh at me, Hayes, was you ain't gonna laugh at me, but believe it or not, was D4L.
Oh man, oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out D4. Jibs was there. Who else was there? Jibs was there.
Smoking hot.
It was a dude named Monopoly that was there. Used to be from the east side. Who else was there? I want to say Shorty might have been there. But for
This was
sure,
this was a super jam or
no, this was when D4L came to St. Louis, and see, he had already did take a picture when you can, girl, smile with Jill. So they were supposed to come to it was at the Limelight on the north side. So they were supposed to come there first. They went to the Grown Folks Club first, and then they came over there. Then they went to the east side.
yeah.
But yeah, they were supposed to be actually. Yeah, they went to the east side twice. I heard because they had went to they were supposed to be at Blackness Plaza. So it was a 2 club jam. So they were supposed to perform. They got turned around. They got there, in time, but Gibbs had already performed and he had to go do something else.
Yeah.
So, I remember that. And then Shawty Low had just came home. So that was the first show with Shawty Low. Like, so the whole D4L was there. Fabo was there, Mook B was there, Stuntman, shout out to Stuntman was there. Shawty Low recipes, he was there. And then from there, it was the Super Jam where it was T.I., DJ Drama, Alpha Mega before he got dropped off from the late. It was like the middle of the Shawty Low beat, and it was right after Pimp C had died. Keisha Cole was there, Karina Passan was there, BIC was there.
This was her?
Yeah, that was the first Super Jam ever that they had. The first ever. Like, I think before that, they had that show with 50 Cent, the Franchise Boys, Lil Jon, and them. That was like the first big like the first festival they had here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But the first Super Jam was T.I. Weddy was
through
there.
The radio, right? That was through the radio.
Yeah, that was through the radio. Yeah, that was when they kicked it off. So, you thinking, what was I finna say, man? I'm finna be gone out of town when the Roots come, but when I get back, Lil Baby coming through and with Dirk and Rilo Rodriguez, Corley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you might have to slide, huh?
You might have to. I'm gonna be acting a fool when Corley come out there. Just to show support. Because I hate how they doing her.
You talking about old girl?
Yeah, big purr.
Yeah.
Cause I don't like how they doing it. Like I ain't,
Man, that's the culture we living in, man. They gonna shame you. They gonna cancel you.
Yeah.
If they don't like you.
So speaking of which, man, Tory Lanez, bro, had got into it with Cassidy because he did a freestyle on Fun Flex. Like, we already know what happened with the baby and everything else like that, right? So,
yeah.
Let me ask you this question, though.
Yes, sir.
Cassidy, he had some bars in there from Cassidy, right? And when he had these bars in there from Cassidy, I felt like I wouldn't even known that was his bars, for real. So I feel like he was paying homage because 2 Chainz, he didn't have lines from several lines from Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. He didn't have, different artists to say, like Drake has done it a few different times.
But where he got them from, and I think people who consider Biden and paying homage, when Drake said "push me to the edge," so it really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he rapped that Project Pat bar, I don't think Pat took that as he was disrespecting.
You don't think so? Because it wasn't even the same song. Like, that's the thing. Like, that wasn't even the same song.
Even the same. It did have a little undertone to it. Like it did have a certain element that reminded you of that song, but it wasn't the full blown thing. And when you say when Cassidy and Tory Lanez, Tory was mainly like freestyling, wasn't he, and dropping some of the bars that Cassidy felt like he said before.
Yeah, but it's just, to me, I feel like we wouldn't have even known that was like. I feel like the way he did it wasn't like he just straight took the ball.
It wasn't flat out known like that, because like we saying how Drake did it, we knew that was Project Pat ball.
Yeah, we knew that when
But like how once you said that them Cassidy bars was old, like 10 years ago.
Like that, them was a deep. Like people, I didn't know them boys on Who Do You Love was Mac Dre. I didn't know with Drake Who Do You Love. I didn't know, but he did it on the West Coast beat with a West Coast artist. So I didn't know that was Who Do You Love. I mean, you know, that was Mac. Was that Mac Dre or was that I forget the dude's name? It wasn't Mac Dre. It was.
I want to say not Too Short, was it, or was that the kind?
No, it wasn't Too Short. It was it B? I forget who it was, but my point is
some bars though for sure in there that somebody felt like he took their stuff.
He did. No, Rapper Forte, that's who it was.
Was it?
That was Rapper Forte Pimple, I think it was. Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But and Rapper Forte came out and was like, man, dude, this pay homage.
I don't know because lately, man, we've been seeing the reaction from people who feeling like, what's the guy, the Meek Mill and the
Lil Mouse. Shout out Lil Mouse. You see, Lil Mouse, we got to give Lil Mouse his credit because Lil Mouse was the one that really brought in all this Chicago drill. Let's be 10,000% honest. Before Chief Keef,
I ain't tapped into Lil Mouse like that, so I wouldn't know.
No, because when he had that Get Smoked, he was what, 12, 13 in Chicago. He was the first one to really, really pop. Then Lil Wayne got on there because, you know, Lil Wayne, that's when he started rapping. So he was like, shoot, I'm finna get up on there. I'm going to put him on the mixtape. And then he blew up from there a little bit, but I think he had bad management because they didn't get him no deal or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And for real, he was one of them ones I feel like.
Felt, though, he didn't feel like Meek Mill was paying homage. He felt like he was biting.
Well, see, he was biting because that's a new song. Like, I feel like with Cassidy, it wasn't biting because that song was decades earlier. Like, so you would know
like that them bars are old enough to kind of be like either looking at like you paying homage or he biting. See, that's what I'm saying.
He paying homage because
that feel. You can only get that feel, dude. Just say, man, if you wrote something 15 years ago and you heard somebody rapping it on some freestyle, whatever, or just rapping it in a rhymes or something. You cannot tell somebody how to feel because it's up to them. Just like how Lil Mouse, you said, like he felt like he had just seen Meek Mill or something like that. Then wasn't him that said he had just seen him or something like that, and he didn't get the feel like he was even rocking with him.
Exactly. So my point is,
then you turn around and then do, you know, I heard my lyrics. I feel like in your rap.
My point, exactly. So my point.
So basically, I'm saying that you can't tell somebody how to feel. It's just up to that situation and how I feel like the relationship is. Like if I feel like I have seen you out and you ain't never said nothing to me, you ain't even spoke to me, and we in the same circles, like we be at the same spots, and we don't even colingle with each other. But then I heard I'm a wife. I want to call you and see what it is, or man, or yeah, bro, what's up, man? I heard. Right there, you should be able to check somebody's temperature and see, man, if they paying homage or they bite you, or is they with you, or they kind of, I don't know. That's like one of the tricky situations. But me as being an MC, of course I jotted down little Jay-Z little quotes and little woo and put other little bars in there, but I don't consider everybody I consider me just putting my favorite line in a rap and making it my own.
Exactly. So it's not like you just took his whole thing, like you paid homage in a way, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like is admirable. But if they said something about it, you're gonna be like, yeah. And what he did.
Homage to you, yeah. So you can't really tell somebody how to feel.
And Tory, he said, I paid, yeah, I did, and I'm paying homage to you. And the next breath, Cassidy came with a diss song. Yeah, Cassidy trying to be relevant, bro. Like, the only thing he had
I wouldn't say that now. I wouldn't go that far to say that now. Cassidy been hard.
No, he be hard, but he's not relevant. Hey, he's looking for.
I don't think people care about being relevant.
Bro, he is watching because what rapper, if I'm popping, right, and I got something going on, I don't have time to be watching everybody. I'm pretty sure people that bit off Drake ain't sitting there with a pen and pencil and some headphones talking about some, yeah, bro, he bit off me. No, he not.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, even Soulja Boy, Drake had Big Soulja Boy. Now he said it in a joking way, but he did kind of pay homage to Soulja Boy and put Soulja Boy on some songs. Like he showed them how to do the little internet thing. Like he went over there and showed them that. So that's why you saw Birdman hopping on all, because he got a lot of free game that he would have probably had to pay somebody for. So that's to
Did Tory Lanez ever put out a diss record against Cassidy?
Yeah.
He did.
The one you sent me. That freestyle.
So when it's dark. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He said, Cass, you be in them hotels we need with R. Kelly.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even really like. I have listened to Cassidy's, and then I didn't even listen to When It's Dark.
Tory Lanez smoking, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to
it. You ain't even.
I didn't. Not that I didn't want to. I just thought, I'm just like.
He smashed them, and then sold 1 million of his NFT album.
I see exactly what happened.
Which is the next topic.
But he's the bigger artist, though.
He said, your prime versus my prime. What'd he say? I forgot. He finna play it.
No, I ain't, cause I ain't trying to. I'm just kind of looking at it right now. But yeah, I mean, when we know he got all that, but look, didn't Tyler the Creator just say, man, when it's time for showmanship, man, nobody care about the Rolls Royces and the chains and the. But
bro, he cooked.
Tory still get busy though. Tory still get busy though, and still show all that though. So I can't front on him.
He threw that man under the bus.
To say he cooked him.
He cooked him, bro. He cooked him. And so my point is to you, Hayes, is that when it come down to it, older rappers that have fell off, they gonna feel some type of way. Like when I'm trying to remember, it was Smoke DZA and Pete Rock, and so Pete Rock had got on there and said that.
And he talking that. I understand, man, but he talking eating Roman noodles on a private plane and all.
No. I'm talking about Pete Rock. Remember
I'm talking about the Tory Lanez stuff. I was just listening to that.
Yeah, I mean, but we gotta get to he was just saying that at the beginning. Wait till he get like halfway through it, he get to Cassidy. But my point, he over here listening to it. But my point is, when you got a rapper that's irrelevant, like
he sound like Meek Mill on his mug.
I know. That's what I'm gonna say. When he get in that mode, it's over with. But my point is, when Pete Rock went at
sound like meat on his mug.
When Pete Rock went at Young Dolph,
right? Like he would have ate that mug too.
Look, Pete Rock went at Young Dolph, right? And he had commented, he said, how can you say that you got cocaine in your system? Like you telling these kids, and it wasn't even not even the thing, because he was a crack baby, you know what I'm saying? But they took it. He took it. It was like, okay, well, don't smoke the rock. So he went and got Smoke DZA, had Smoke DZA sitting on the side of him, and made a whole project dissing Young Dolph. Like it's the whole KRS P Rock. He went and he heard the cocaine, like that song that Young Dolph had said, I got cocaine in my system. I'm a rich crack baby, right? So he was actually a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? He said it, born in the 80s. Like he was telling his story. He wasn't glorifying it or saying go smoke some crack. Excuse me. But Pete Rock, in his feelings and irrelevant, gonna go. And Pete Rock is a legend. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it confused. They still reminisce over you. So don't even Pete Rock and CL Smooth is straight legends. But it's a lot of rappers like with KRS and Nelly. There's a lot of rappers out here that when they fall off, they best tactic. They come with a song, they come with a project, they come with a diss, and they come with a rebuttal, just so they could get back popping. Hey, like you can't tell me that Cassidy. This ain't the first time Cassidy did it. He did it with Benny Siegel.
I don't look at Cass like that. I've been knowing that man since
that dude.
Bro, from rapping all before this social media shit. So
that's cool. He been out doing.
That means something, bro. Like he was out back then.
It don't matter.
Media,
you could be a legend. You could lose your legend card by being a sucker, Hayes. Like I don't care what you're saying. He's being a hater right now. So he's being a hater. He's being a sucker. And for real, I mean,
he ain't feeling what dudes. He ain't feeling how dude, man, taking his bars, man. Especially he ain't never had. He from the old school era where, nigga, we don't even do that. I ain't even had a conversation with you ever in my life.
If anything, I be trying to get on the
even
phone
reached out
with
to me before this or nothing, or you just gonna take
who
my
is
and then take the.
Cassidy to be reaching out to, bro? You ain't, bro. This is hip hop.
Now you just disrespecting legends.
No, when you come out there like
you just disrespecting a legend.
No, it's the way you do
How
it.
You gonna say who is Cassidy?
If he had to drop the song and drop that in there saying Tory Lanez stole my boys, like that would have been the appropriate, or Tory Lanez shot. Like, why would you even come at this man? Cause it's cool. He know he gonna get a lot of clicks off of it. Some stuff is just lame.
He's a battle rapper. He don't need a lot of clicks.
But but this dude did a song called Stroke 'em Condom Style, bro. Like, this dude was shucking and jiving. Like, he lost his legend card, bro. Like, I can respect P Rock and CL Smooth because he said, you know what, I ain't agree with that. I didn't agree with what Young Dolph did. But he gonna play that.
I ain't playing the look. That's all I do, just to be fair on both ends. Just to be fair on both ends, I've checked out both of them a little bit.
This man said, bro, look, hold on, man. Look, bro. Look, bro, hold on. This is this man right here. This is this man right here. This is what this is what he doing out here. I put him over there with Juvie. At least with Juvie, it just came out of nowhere. But he's talking about that,
man.
This is Stroke 'em Condom Style. Look at this.
Okay, so that's promoting condom.
Bro, he ended up promoting a failed condom, bro. He was down bad looking for the bag. Like,
so
this man. Look at this. He up here. Look at this. Look. With his man, look at this, bro. Come on, bro. Look, I'm just saying, bro. Condom don't even exist,
8 years ago, bro. Like, come on, bro. Why you bringing up stuff that wasn't even like in this era?
Hold on, this dude said, I came here from I'm a hustler. I will press the go back button and act like this song never existed. Because I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they say, I respect him.
Okay, so what now?
I'm just saying, bro.
He's saying that he will go back and erase I Am a Hustler.
No, he said I came because I'm a fan of I'm a Hustler.
Okay.
But I will press the go back button and act like this song never existed.
That's what I'm saying. That you were just playing?
Yes. All I'm saying.
Come off the Condom Style.
Bro. He did a remix too.
Because I don't remember. Hold on, let me see.
That's what I'm trying. Hold on. Turn it off.
I don't even remember nothing like that, bro. I don't even remember
that. Bro, I'm trying to tell you that song he did.
That don't mean it ain't nothing because I don't remember it. It's a lot of stuff that's been done by artists that we love that I just don't remember.
That's my whole point. If anything, I be trying to do a song with Tory Lanez. I be trying to reach out to Tory Lanez. I be trying to show love to Tory Lanez. I get you on that,
man, but everybody ain't on that. Bruh. Everybody ain't on that kumbaya, man. Everybody ain't trying to hear.
He's irrelevant.
Man, you took my bars, and now I'm supposed to be cool. Like, nah, man. Some people gonna feel like nigga, you biting,
bro.
He entitled to feel how he feel. If he feel like it ain't being shown in good grace, then that's how he felt, and he dealt with it how he dealt with it. He came back with a song where Lanez did what he did. Now I bet he ain't gonna spit no more of his bars.
Man, he gonna do it again. I'll do it again too because you fell off the face, bro. You this is the thing. I can't respect the man because he snitched on ARF and got ARF all in the system.
Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Man, we talking about
and then you ain't had a hit since my drinking. He ain't had a drink since a hit since my drinking my 2-step.
Oh man.
And I'm just saying for real, like you ain't had a hit.
So now that make you something because he ain't had a top Billboard hit since my drinking my 2-step when that was actually in his era when he had a hit and he had hits in his era. His time just came and passed, bro, just like everybody else time had.
But I'm saying it's a difference between like a Ice Cube, a E40,
Right.
hell, Gilly. I give Gilly and Benny Siegel way more respect.
Gilly don't even drop music no more, and Gilly
that's my
been
whole
stopped
point.
dropping music. No, but
that's my whole point.
He just being.
I'm just saying because they not gonna sit up here and say, "Oh man, somebody stole my bar." People didn't borrow or said bars or redid bars from Beans, from Will Smith, from people that's actual real goats in the game. Like, he's hard, but he lost his when you go and do stuff like backs that thing up. Like, I can't even fault Juvenile because Juvenile's still moving around. So they paid him a bag. He probably going through it. I can let that slide because Juvenile ain't sitting on because Cassidy does this every couple of years. He finds a rapper.
Now they saying Tory Lane using Meek Mill mini flows to diss Cassidy.
He is the remixer. He's like he is a remixer. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he is a remixer. He's a remixer, redo. He got 5 mixtapes of him remixing stuff. And then Tory Lanez, I know people don't like him right now because they think he did what he did in the Meg, but Tory Lanez, the last mixtape, paid homage to did a whole 5 mixtapes paying homage to all different types of artists in hip hop and R&B. And the last one, he went and cleared the sample.
We're not disputing that the man is talented.
And he's so loyal to people. He's so loyal to a lot of different people.
This one was just something he did that he thought that was okay from one of his inspirations, and it wasn't. The inspirationer, the inspirer himself thought that it wasn't cool.
I ain't really paying too much of a mind about it. I think
oh my God. Now he's gonna talk about it. He on hip hop news uncensored talking about it. Crying about it.
But I ain't really make a big of an issue about it years ago. So he tried to start blogging about it like he didn't steal my lyrics. It was a misunderstanding. He did shout me out because he fucked with me, but as far as stealing my lyrics, that wasn't what he did. But I go on yesterday or the day before yesterday recently, and I see you do a new flex freestyle. And I guess because he tried to be like me the last time he was on Flex.
He sound like a whole hater.
He rapped over I'm a Hustler beat.
I mean, he running with his bars the last time, so we're going to give you the I'm a Hustler beat so you could really be cast. And when he put on the I'm a Hustler beat, he said he liked it. And I started listening to the bars again, and I heard a lot of different.
That's what Tory do.
Came up with, and I just had to make it known because my fan base.
Man, that's why I'm eating a chicken wing on here. I'm eating a chicken wing on Cassie because
I'm just giving more clarity from the man himself.
Like it was his and not acknowledging the fact that it was mine.
You see,
bro, he used your beat.
Listen to what he just said, though. Listen to what the man said now, Zone. This from him like you talking to him on the phone. Listen.
He ain't got no fan base. Go ahead.
Seemed like it was his and not acknowledging the fact that it was mine. But
see?
Not just that. It's like
look.
It's like people be trying to say that I'm outdated now. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a legend and I've been holding it down for so long. But my flow always advancing. I'm constantly changing this shit around. But you got new niggas that they consider new that's running with shit that I came out with in 05, 04. You know what I'm saying? Like way back in the day.
That's the problem.
Still running with the same cadence, the same amount of syllables, just piece stuff. They rhyme in the same words. It actually sound worse than how I was doing it back then, how they doing it now. So it just got under my.
It just goes to say, man, he feels some type of way about it, bro. And you can't
bro,
tell nobody how to feel about it. If you still
eating, Ice Cube didn't feel no way about 2 Chainz numerous of times using bars from hot tones. Numerous of times. He said,
what my favorite though about Tory Lanez and the NFT album, though? How did he flip that into the NFT? Because that song is on there, right?
So no, well it might be, but the NFT thing basically is non-fungible tokens, And so it's basically like crypto or stocks or whatever. You buy it for a certain price, and then it accumulates value, and then you can sell it to somebody else. So a picture, a game, a song, like you could do an NFT album, Hayes, and you blow up tomorrow. You sell it for $1 on this platform because this platform he did, NFT. I forget, it's immersive NFT. Is strictly built for artists. Shout out to L Streets, Jadal Game, she just put me up on that. And so I went to go buy it. He said that the album sold out. It was only 1 million copies. It sold out in 57 seconds. When it went live, it sold out in 57 seconds. 57 seconds. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. JJ, my boy Mel Weezy from the Geekly Podcast. Everybody hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? This is big because for Tory Lanez to be blackballed,
is he the first artist right now to do that right now, or no?
One of the first. There's some couple other people that did it, but he the first one to sell 1 million. And that's the fastest selling album of all time.
Okay.
Like, and it's eligible to be platinum right now. That's 57 seconds. It's the fastest selling. Well, Jay-Z did it. Okay, Jay-Z did it first when he did the Samsung.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Because it was automatically preloaded on the phone. Like if you got the Galaxy phone, if you had a Galaxy phone, they had 1 million copies on there too. So he changed the rule. That's when he was doing new rules. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, Hayes, is that, you know, when you dealing with some new technologies and it's good for artists to be on the wave, because right now he's independent. He got all his back catalog, all his publishing and all that. Now they didn't try to blackball him. Every time he drop a video, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like when he did the scat video, well, all the videos he didn't drop that went over 1 million views. Like his whole fan base is riding with him. So you know what I'm saying? And you can tell it's organic because you get in them comments. You know how we know how to look and see if folks is capping. So I'm seeing a lot of people in them comments that's real. I ain't seeing a lot of your favorite rappers. If you go in that comment section, they be having bots and memes and meme pages and stuff all in there. No, these people is messing with Tory. And like I said, if he did what he did, if they prove it in the court of Meg Thee Stallion, I'm gonna put him over there with R. Kelly and them. But if he didn't, like Joe Budden said, need to pay him, pay him an apology. What's the word? I feel like the dude is very, very talented. He pays a lot of homage. He did a whole album full of remixes and put everybody that was involved on them songs. The first remix album to go and get every individual artist,
everybody
put them on the song. Man. But I'm just saying.
Remember when Jacquees tried to do the girl song and she made sure that she took it down?
But see, Jacquees didn't go.
He tried to do the boot up, like just singing it. He was just singing it,
tripping on you, yeah. But
showing love. Remember?
No, he put it on the streaming services without their consent. See, the first 4 Chicks tapes was free mixtapes to get on Dad Piff, my mixtapes, and all of that. When we got to Chicks Tape 5, he said, I'm gonna take it up a notch, because he had New Toronto 3, and then he had Chicks Tape 5. So he had two mixtapes that they counted as albums. When he said they wasn't gonna let him, at first they wasn't gonna let him drop it because they like, bro, he too big. I feel like Tory Lanez got canceled because they set him up to get canceled because he challenged the record industry. This is a dude that is a rising star that could be up there with the Chris Browns, the Drakes, the Kanyes, and people like that. And they didn't messed up his trajectory. And the reason why now, because Megan's story switch is taking so long in litigation, because this trial's supposed to been over with. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah, so that's my whole point. Ain't really
my business. I don't know.
So that's my whole point.
Ask you too, though. What? And what's your whole point, bro?
That's my whole point. Is that when you rage against the machine, you better be ready to go to war. That's all I'm gonna say. You know.
Do we really need physical media anymore?
I'm kind of at a place where
Do we really need it now? I mean, like since COVID, like it's like a lot of places we can do this over the. You can be where you be at. I can be where I be at. I still think it's needed though for us physically to be somewhere and get that real life interaction. I
When I
still feel
say,
like physical CDs and all that still need to be touched and all that too.
and I agree to a certain extent,
Yeah,
Hayes, but I feel
yeah.
like this though, because I got games and movies. I collect, like I've
Right.
been collecting my little 4K movie collection now that I got the 5 and the Xbox Series X,
Yeah.
and I feel like this, unless you got kids or family members or something, we can't take all this stuff with us.
You
You
right.
know what I'm saying? I was just listening to a podcast about the Pirate Bay. It's called Darknet Diaries, and they was talking about the Pirate Bay and how the Pirate Bay is still rolling, right? That the Pirate Bay was one of them sites like what was it, LimeWire, FrostWire. What was the other one that they had? Kazaa, where you could torrent all the stuff, right? And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They were saying that piracy went down when Netflix came out because you could get stuff for $7.99. Now
Right.
you got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got Disney Plus, you got what's up, Ness Man? My boy Ness Man in the building. You got all these different streaming services,
man.
and it's like $80. So now they're saying piracy is back up. One of the reasons why the album sales is down. Well, yeah, you're right. But one of the reasons why the album sales is down is because hey, folks is going
They've been
and
going
getting
on the
nah,
piracy been
but
going on for a while.
nah, but when Lil Wayne and them was dropping, they were still going platinum in a week. They were still going gold in a week or 2
From
weeks.
physical sales.
Yeah, but I'm saying
From
you would
people
think
actually going into them stores buying it at that time. Now it's like it don't even make sense when they say 1,000,000 copies is only $10,000.
no, 1,000,000 copies is like 10 million streams or something like that. So
No, we
it's
said
like
10 million. What? So 10 million streams is a million?
I think so because it's like
Nah.
it's 10,000 streams per album sold. So you just multiply that, you know what I'm saying, and by 1,000,000. So it's like 10 million streams is equal to 1,000,000 sold in a week. That's the album, and that's a paid stream. Now unpaid stream like YouTube or Spotify free, the free version is or SoundCloud or whatever. That's like half of that. So basically, if you gotta get double that. So you gotta get 20,000 of them free.
On YouTube between 3,400 and 40,000.
For what?
Nah, just looking up 1,000,000 streams on YouTube, like as far as money go, if you monetize.
Oh yeah. That's what that is. We talking about album sales though. Hayes is different. Album
I know.
sales
I
is
was
different.
just I'm getting to that next, sir. 1,000,000 streams though. Album. A million album sales. Dun. I guess you waiting on an answer, huh?
I'm waiting on you.
No, man. Let me see what this gonna say. Goddamn, how many sales is a million? Okay. Let me see the RIA certification requires 500,000 gold, 1,000,000 units platinum, which we know that physical sales, 1,000,000 is platinum and 500 is gold, but people could easily do that right now just in views alone. Does that mean you win platinum because you got 1,000,000 views on the video? Could you consider that platinum?
Yeah, I mean, I look at it as platinum because if you get 1,000,000 views, that's still a big accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? I still look at having 1,000,000, 1,000,000 sales. I still look at that as doing something and moving something. That's still an accomplishment. Now it ain't the same as 1,000,000 copies sold, but it's still an accomplishment if you get 1 million views on one video. Then it's a bigger accomplishment to me. I feel like if you can do that multiple times and you can get up in the hundreds of millions of you know what I'm saying, views over and over and over again. So shout out to people like YoungBoy, Kodak, Drake, Kanye. When you could drop a video and the whole world stop and watch that mug, that's hard. To me, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's hard. So when it comes to, but back to what I was saying about having physical media, it's like we be having all these like huge collections of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it takes up space. And then when we die, unless we got somebody that's gonna you know what I'm saying? What's up, Loopy? When we die, unless we got kids or unless we got family members to pass it down, and then what they gonna do? They might look at it, they might go through it, but then you know what I'm saying? After a while, they gon' you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in a box shoved somewhere, and Lord knows what they gonna have later on. So that's why I was saying about, you know, I'm gonna still get, you know, the games physical. I'm gonna still get my stuff physical. But it's like
it's a need for both sometimes. Like I still want the usage of the CD in the car and still like the luxury of the Bluetooth in the car. Like that's fire. Like I can just Bluetooth it, boom. I ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah.
But you know, but then when the phone going dead or your phone messed up, you be like, dang.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Hey,
your phone broke or your phone messed up or you can't see your screen.
Or your car radio gone. Or you know,
well, your car radio gone, you ain't listening to nothing.
Or your headphones die, you know, or what, or your phone speaker die, or whatever. You can still, like them CD players was impenetrable. You could drop them mugs off of a building and they was still gonna work. Like, especially if you got like a Sony Walkman CD or one of them little Value City CD players, bro. Them mugs, you drop down, and then they had one. I remember they had one. Sony had one that was like a rugged. If your phone messed up, put it on 99.9 Joy. But but I remember they had the one that had like the rough and rugged back on it, and it was just like they had a commercial where you dropped it down off of a building, it still worked. You put it underwater, it still worked. You did this, it still worked. Like that mug was just impenetrable. So, but anyway, I just want to ask you this.
On average, you get $3,222 US for 1 million streams in the 18 most important music markets.
Hey, I mean, shoot, that's still a lot. I mean, that's still a lot of money. I mean, it ain't
3,000 for 1 million streams on really versus.
But I'm saying
it's a million period.
Well, that's why we got NFTs now. Tory Lanez, a millionaire. I'm pretty sure he got like 800,000.
Sell a million physical or do a million streams?
Well, I'd rather sell a million physical or sell a million NFTs. If I sell a million NFTs for $1, I got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And then people can, if I buy a copy of it, you know what I'm saying? If I bought one copy and then say that 1 million copies get out there, and I can only get it on this platform. I can't download it. I can't share it. I gotta get this app. I gotta go on this website.
10 is what zone?
10 million.
Okay, there we go. So you wouldn't rather? I'd rather do 1 million physical copies at $10 or more.
But hey, we just said about the NFTs. If I got the NFTs,
but that just only came in the game now, though.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the other part to it too. If I do a million CD sales, everybody ain't got a CD player in their car no more.
Well, like, if you don't really speaking that way in this world is non-existent. That's not even the play that's going on right now. No way.
Yeah, so, that's why I said the NFT.
In today's world, you're gonna have to just do your streams and get 100 million streams to even, or just sell your stuff physical still. Not physical, I guess, but sell direct to consumer. Like
Yeah, you can go ahead and sell a digital copy. Like Jay Money was just saying, he had made 100,000.
Always gonna be the way.
Yeah, he had made it. Jay
right
Money,
right in their hand, goddamn you.
Yeah, remember Jay Money? He was with Soulja Boy and them, but it was Jay Money and what's the dude name? Jay Money and
where they from?
Young LA. Remember from Atlanta with the Aint I? So they had that song going, and then he was the first dude with the swag and the sauce and all of that. So Jay Money was the first dude talking about sauce or swag in the sauce, like what they doing now. Yeah. So he said that he sold 10,000 copies of his mixtape directly on his website and made $100,000 when he was flat broke. He had got shot. He had just got out of jail.
That's possible though. He probably There's nothing wrong, man. Let's not get this twisted, bro. With all this stuff that's going on, from all this stuff that'll help you distribute your music, bro, ain't nothing wrong with somebody still wanting to distribute their music through these companies, but also make it to where the people, like you told me, like sometimes you gotta direct people and tell them what to do in these captions for them to understand what's going on. Like, yeah, it's cool for me to say my music is everywhere, but that's just giving you the option to either listen to it for free or just go buy it. But we need to be making it known, like, hey, you can go to this website, buy this here. Mm-hmm. And it's also available everywhere too, because like I say, being available everywhere, it just puts you in the game. But I feel like they still need to go somewhere directly and buy it in that moment from you, for that money to go straight to the artist right then and there.
Yeah, you see how Chris Brown, every time he drop an album now, he put 30 songs on the album. Then he'll tell everybody, like, leave your computer on, like leave your Spotify on repeat, leave your Apple Music, whatever streaming service you on, leave that mug on repeat all night so we can run the numbers up. And then he be like #1 in the country. He go gold. All his songs be going gold and platinum.
Yeah, like, but that's these new tactics nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
And he be like, look, I got to sign CDs. And he'll be like, after he do the stream, the next week when the CD drop, I am. Hey, I was washing my hands real quick. But after the CD drop, he right back at him. Like he next week he'd be like, okay, physical CDs and drop. So let's go ahead on.
You can structure and put out your music however you want to, bro. Flat out. So if you want to roll what?
No, go ahead. No,
I'm just gonna say, if you want to roll your music out, however you want to roll your music out is on you, bro. Don't let people just get in your head and your ear that you gotta do it a certain way. Yeah, there is a conventional way and there's a way that everybody doing it, but also figure out to do it your way. It ain't nothing wrong with putting it on every block, but still letting people know, look, you can buy it directly from me, still here, and provide the link for them to buy it directly from you.
Yeah.
What was you finna say? I think you're trying to get off into the topic.
DJ Akademiks, he called out Lil Durk, Chief Keef, and all them, right? And he was saying that how he made a lot of rappers when rappers was cold. He built up all of Chicago, which I gotta give him that. They trying to blame him for all the murders and stuff in Chicago, but guess what? All the murders was gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That stuff was actually going on anyway. Because think about it, dude had never even set foot in Chicago at that time frame. He never had even been there, and basically, I think all his information was coming just from stuff that was out anyway.
It was already on the internet, so they was posting guns, posting.
You can't snitch on, or especially for him, Akademiks wasn't finding information that wasn't already provided to him.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Exactly. So it's like that's the problem. It'll be an artist like he said it about Meek Mill. Like when Meek when they was cool, he was popping. He was putting stuff out there about Meek. When he was popping, he was being fair. when Drake started kicking off in his back, then he, you know what I'm saying, and then he came back and said, "Oh, they made up." So Meek then went on the warpath, and my thing is, and I experienced this here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get the lights up real quick. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube.
Sharon.
Yeah. So my point is, like, I noticed that I seen a rapper, you know him, I know him. I ain't gonna say his name. He was like, "Man, I'm not finna sit down with these news outlets and let them come up off of me." But that same rapper said, and there's some other rappers that have been on different media on the radio here locally, have been on the radio, have been on national TV, been on MTV, BET, all these places that ain't owned by black people. I think it's really, I'm gonna take it a step further. It ain't just the media, it's the black media, because y'all will run to DJ Vlad, y'all will run to No Jumper and be all on the floor, on your knees on the floor with your mouth open, ready to be
not with their mouth open.
With their mouth open and their hands like this, you know, like a damn dog, ready to spew their guts and tell everybody their story. But you can't get with the people, from the academics, from me all the way up to the academics. You can't get with the black people. You can't get with the Say Cheese. You can't get with the urban politicians. Hell, they killed Zach TV. So my whole point is, these artists don't want to see these outlets come up, because they be talking about, "Oh man, the blogs be talking." If you don't do no stupid shit, then when nobody know that,
they wouldn't have no type of ammo to actually
and it ain't even ammo. You ain't finna ride up to your local radio station. You not finna ride up to your news station and go punch them out or shoot them down. You not finna do all that.
Is just important in music, especially in hip hop rap, as it is as ESPN is after the game.
Exactly.
After the basketball games come on and they sitting there analyzing, and Shaq and Charles Barkley up there breaking it down, like, that's what we need media for. We need media and all these podcasts.
But see, these artists don't want us to eat. Hey, that's why I don't do it, because first of all, I'm tired of y'all messing up y'all opportunity in y'all bag, and there's other artists that would die a death of soldier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here playing detective, and this person is a snitch. This person is doing this. We don't want to do, like, they had the boy Pop Hunter. They got the boy want to kill himself, man. I mean, oh my bad. They got the boy want to turn his TV off, man. They got him want to turn his TV off. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. I'm gonna pay homage to my black media outlet. Yeah, they want him to turn his TV. He said, "Man, I'm finna turn my TV off, man, because I can't take it. I can't take it."
That's something personal. What I don't understand is sometimes how people do something like being in the spotlight, and then when it's on them, they start feeling like certain things ain't for them, and it's like, what you expect? Because it's been going on way before you decided to get on, way before you decided to get on.
Because what it is
now that you're on, now you see the pressure of really what it is to be on.
Because what it is they used to knocking dudes out in their mouth, and they can't do that. So what they gonna do is they gonna go
start complaining, man, about how this.
No, they just gonna go to the white people.
Crazy and all this. Go work at the local store, then, man.
The reason why they said that is, I'm talking about with Pop Hunter, is the reason is because
in general about how people get on and they feel this big pressure about everything, and they be feeling like it's just too much. It's just be like, wow.
Well, cause again, these people ain't like a lot of artists, from the big time ones that's in the limelight that's kind of safe, to the ones that's getting under pressure, like Tory, like Pop Hunter, different people getting scrutinized. It is a lot if you ain't used to it, if you ain't media. And shout out to L Streets again. A lot of these artists ain't media trained. A lot of these artists don't know what it is to have media trained. They want them to go out. The labels ain't even got the A&R in the artist development and stuff like that. They letting these people go out there and make a complete utter fool of themselves. For what? For nothing. Because they rather have you go out there and say something, and if it goes good, it's going viral. If it goes bad, it's going viral. and hopefully we can do some damage control. Like with the baby is he getting slapped because he dissed the community, but really I feel like he getting canceled because he sided with Tory
the
Lanez.
community, man. Since when the community even started taking up for that, even being them? He did not say nobody's name. He was just doing call and response.
Well, see, that's the problem. You can't again until black
all the
folks
ugly girls be quiet. If you keep your coochie clean, then scream. I mean, like it's just a call and response.
Well, hey, all I'm saying is certain stuff in this climate, because we don't own the outlets, we don't own the festivals, we don't own nothing. We don't own the venues, we don't own the clubs, we don't own the streaming sites, we don't own YouTube, we don't own nothing. So if black men don't stick together, and so if we had everybody on one accord, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, but it got
nothing to do with what you're sticking together.
No, it does. It does because it does because
we need to own these things, own our own platforms and stuff.
That's my point. Hey, so here it go. You need to get it. It should go. Artists finna drop an album. Okay, I'm okay from the Drake and Kanye on down. I'm finna get on not just Breakfast Club, but I'm finna go holler at Akademiks. I'm finna go holler at Say Cheese. I'm finna go holler at Hassan Campbell. I'm finna go holler at Lord Jamar. I'm finna go holler at Hip Hop News Uncensored. I'm finna go holler at Big Killzone, DJ Killzone Jones. I'm finna go holler at this person, and go all the way down the line. Before I even get to the TV and the radio stations, I need to be hitting these blogs up ahead of time and saying, look, here go the album cover. Boom, I'm Akademiks. Boom, here go Drake album cover. Boom, here go a song on Donda and go on the back end and let him play it and debut it. We need that going on. But the thing is, these folks signed to these labels. One, the labels ain't gonna let them do that because they don't want Akademiks and them to do it. But at the same time, they can say, look, we finna go do Akademiks. We gotta do Akademiks. It's
Akademiks he blew himself up with a fake image of him rapping.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. My point is, even with that, he was just playing around and doing that because that's, you know, he still got music coming out. He's still getting bags off of that, but he got his fan. That's his fan base. I'm talking about as a artist, we should be moving through all of these YouTube channels. We should be going on. They should be going on Kevin Samuels. They should be going on O'Shea and them. They need to be moving through all the old to the young, even the TikTokers, the kids that's on TikTok. They need to be getting on TikTok with the kids. It wouldn't be no black TikTok creator strike if the artist, like, look how long it took Spot and got him to get on there with Junebug. Like, come on, man. Like, as soon as it happened, we getting them in the video. Boom. When we do they did the video and didn't even get him on the video. They did another video, the remix, and got him on the video. Like, that's all I'm saying is like,
gotta stop being so cool for school.
I'm just saying, man, which leads us to the next topic with the whole WAC 106.9 thing. So, Hayes, how you feel about it, man? How you feel about that?
I think WAC was basically saying what he was supposed to say. I still didn't watch the full, but I watched like halfway in the middle, and WAC was actually saying what he was supposed to, but of course, dude was reflecting. Like
they say I can't stand WAC.
I mean, man,
why you can't stand WAC?
WAC is
WAC is WAC is WAC.
Not in that way. I'm saying like he's him, like saying like it did sound like that. But look, no, I'm saying like he's him, bro. But some of the stuff that he was asking 6ix9ine was definitely some stuff that I know everybody wanted say to him. But it was like 6ix9ine being 6ix9ine, he was still just answering the questions the way that he was gonna answer them. Well, I could say something that had totally 100% sense to it. And the way that 6ix9ine gonna answer it, still gonna make it, he gonna flip it, or he gonna not even answer it 100% correctly. He gonna still give you however he wanna answer it. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is this.
He gonna make a logic out of it still.
Wack was doing a business move, and the business move was get close enough to 6ix9ine so that him and Blueface could do this fight. He gonna get a bag.
They
Blueface
not
probably
gonna
gonna
do no
knock.
fight, man. They
They
not.
are. He gonna do it, and I'm gonna be right there.
They not.
Cause I don't really have. See, this is the thing about that though. I feel where 6ix9ine coming from, saying he came out and said, look, yeah, everybody need to be a square, go to school, get a
Not
job.
still trying to
Because
justify why he did what he did, man.
I mean,
He,
let him do that, but
he
he's making them.
justifying what he did.
But
Good
see,
deed.
they shouldn't have let him come around. I'm with Wack on that. They should never have let, because like I told you,
Okay, and that's something that they probably kicking themselves in the ass for, because they know that they did let him come around like that. Now that everything that blew up, I bet you they sitting back now like, dang man, we was tripping.
No, he said Shotty just called in the academics and said that he ain't regretting it. He's saying his son trying to catch a fade, and basically that it's up when they get out. Basically, so my point is, well, they didn't say that because they on the jail phone, but basically his tone is saying when they get out, it's on. They looking for him. They kicking over tables and everything else like that. So my point is, and he's
when
finna
y'all get out, this is time to do a new leaf. Like this is an actual time for Shotty. He can come out because he has started to be somebody in the industry a little bit. Because I was seeing him on Love and Hip Hop and all that. Like he was doing something else. But I feel like when Shotty and them get out, if they leave it alone, he can come right on back into the industry. Because he actually had a reputation of being.
They not getting out, bro. He doing 20 years. They not getting out no time. So by the time they get, bro, that's by that time, bro. It's gonna look the industry gonna be different. It ain't like Bobby Smurder where we still waiting on him to drop some music. It was only a Boosie.
Still waiting on him to drop something, man. So I know you ain't.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was hope. But still, it was still. You see how Boosie, Gucci, and all them came home. It was 3 to 6 years. That's still enough time. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's enough time that then passed in there that it's gonna be. It's not gonna be. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not gonna affect their career like that. You know what I'm saying? NBA YoungBoy can go away for 5 to 10 years, but he got so much music that he got that he either got in the can.
Remember though, Shotty is not a rapper.
But still, 20 years later, Hayes,
he's like a behind the scene person. He's like an executive. Like
by that time, bro, by that time it's over with, bro. Like
never.
Unless he come, and then they not gonna let him come in. See, the thing is, the industry. Like you see how they was moving to protect 6ix9ine. They gave 6ix9ine they still the same little label, 100K projects or whatever. Gave him how much did they give him, man? They gave him $13 million for them 2 albums that he put out, them 2 projects.
Really?
So yeah, so it's like, and then after he did all of that, he still got all of that. Like he getting show money. He had a whole bunch of merch money and everything going on, and he's still doing shows. Like Rolling Loud want to book him, but they feel like it's gonna be a problem, and with the other rappers. But really, they just not for real. They scared that the rappers gonna pull out because the Rolling Loud is the Miami PD substation. Every time somebody go down there, you know what I'm saying? Somebody getting the police ready. That's the hip hop police box party. They gonna come.
We're still talking about dude, but not so much for music. Now he doing the interview, and it's like people still talking about him, but it's only because of DJ Akademiks. He the only person who getting his access to him right now.
No. Every time they been like, this is the thing with 6ix9ine. The reason why he even agreed to do the interview was he was upset. He wanted to answer whack questions, and he knew that they might be getting ready to do a rollout. But the real reason that they doing the interview was he tired of people saying and he dropping in his raps and then making whole songs and stuff like that and using that as a selling point. Like 21 Savage had a little mannequin dressed up. No, I'm just saying, just like you said about Cassidy, just the same way 6ix9ine feel. He tired of rappers saying his name in the rap. and using him as a marketing gimmick or whatever. And
how could he be tired of that when he did what he did? And the whole
I
world seen
mean,
what he did.
but
It
he
wasn't like,
like, man,
it wasn't
but he
like a
feels,
Bobby Smurder or a
and it's
Gucci
like
Man or a
but
Boosie or
when he
a
went
Big Meech,
away,
or it's not like that, bro. It's like
no,
you
but even
see
that's
what you
wrong though.
did.
Even that's wrong though. It's still wrong. We still celebrate wrong. So even if he did snitch or whatever, it's still wrong, bro. It's wrong. Just because
He coming
salute to all.
home.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, hey, but we still celebrating, elevating, glorifying, and
We
edifying wrong.
celebrating wrong, but for a right reason.
No, it ain't no right reason. It's wrong, bro. The music is. This is why when
No,
folks
when I
get
say
out,
that, Meech was a stand-up guy. They wasn't known for being this murderous type of crew. They were just getting money, buying nice cars, houses, being fly. That was
I
it.
mean, but that's again, the end don't justify the means. Hey, they
You're right.
still
You're
selling
right.
dope. They still selling dope. Now it's cool, but at the same time, it's like it's not even. It's still
I
not
mean, I ain't gonna argue with
nothing
that
that
one.
we
I
need to
feel what you're saying
glorify though.
about that. That don't make it right. I mean, of course it don't make it right, but
But we
at least he
glorify,
going out with some
edify.
type of honor, though, dude. Like we
I mean,
already
ain't
know.
no honor in it. It ain't no honor in none of it. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't tell on nobody. He did his time. That's cool. All right, cool. I'm not finna give nobody a cookie or whatever because that's cool. I'm not finna do that no more because the same people that even that we know. It's like you gonna get right back out here and start shooting and killing people and selling drugs again, or you gonna get on the on the track and rap about it and then get mad at the police on your tail. So I
Yeah.
really ain't got no respect for it no more, man. Like I told you, I'm getting off it to other people. I'm about to delete my library because I'm tired of hearing about every song is murder, and they ain't even murdering that because if they was murdering something, they'd have been slide up on 6ix9ine. Somebody they got enough money to put something on his head if they bought that. Oh, but 6ix9ine got $1,600,000 on. Like they can't come up there and they can't say that they moving smarter. But if y'all really wanted him gone, he be moving around. He already told you that his money ain't long or he's saving money. He ain't spending all that money on security to move around and go to Starbucks. Like he ain't doing all of that. Like he ain't doing all that. Like how is it when folks was sneak dissing on me? You know what I did when folks was dissing on me? I went and saw them. We either had a conversation and if it was some smoke, and I'm a civilian. I've been pulled up on people in this city, other places. You know what I'm saying? And out of town, folks was dissing on the internet. So you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
how can I be sliding and scooting up on people?
If you a civilian,
No, I'm just saying, as a man, forget all that. You just slighted me and said you was gonna do woo woo, and I gotta move around to see you. You didn't slighted me. You didn't say all of this. You said you was gonna kill my whole family, this, that, and the third. So I already made the
if somebody be
civilian
saying all
move.
that to you, I mean, I still expect you to be a man at the end of the day and stand on something and be like, hey, if you want that, then you gonna get it. But I ain't just finna, I can understand if you don't
No,
want
they said
if
when
you
we
don't want to
see
run
six
into
nine.
it, then that's cool. But if somebody come up and smack you in your face, I expect you to,
Oh
or if
yeah,
somebody attempt to try to smack you, I expect you to duck it and handle your business.
man.
Not just get hit in your face and then figure, hey, I'm peaceful.
No, hell no, that ain't never.
No,
I'm just man. I don't even want to say what I'm gonna
you
do.
you
I
got to
don't even
defend
want to
yourself.
crib.
No, you ain't gotta say what you would do, but I'm just saying.
I'm
But you
just
got to
saying, of
defend
course,
yourself.
but I'm just saying, ain't
Right.
nobody ever came at me like that. People that said they was gonna come at me like that, but that's why I stopped playing internet games because people be having real ops that they put real hands, feet, and bullets through them and don't be doing nothing to them. But get pissed off at what they pissed off and mad at 6ix9ine and what they didn't did. Like they didn't put real, and that's all. He got a good point. He got a good point. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so do that make you feel like gangster rap is played out?
For real, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hardcore. So you feel like the hardcore gangster rap is getting played out, or it is?
It is. It's played out because back in the day when folks had they issues or whatever the case may be, they
Well,
was
that was
screwed up.
when gangster rap was coming out was back in the day. So it was
No, but
kind of
it's
new.
my thing is you can't sit up there and threaten a person on these songs and stuff like that, and then when you get to talking about it, oh man, I'm gonna see him when I
Threatening is
see him,
threatening, man. We
and
talking about gangster rap
then
is
they come in with no, but I'm saying they
just the
saying all
spirit
this,
of it all, man. This
they
music
attract
is a spirit, bro.
that's what I'm saying, and they
This
attracting and
music is a
campaigning,
spirit.
they attracting and campaigning for their smoke. Their homies is getting knocked off. People is doing stuff for the clout. People is out here. They out here.
That's
They
what's
what they
not cool
do
to
is
me neither,
they
man.
jumping.
We cannot glorify the knocking off of the other crew members. Like that's not
Bro, that's
cool.
how that's how they coming up, bro. That's what
That's
they
not
doing.
cool though. That's not
They,
cool to say they be celebrating because 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10 of your homies got knocked off. Like, I mean, I understand that y'all living how y'all living, but we can't
bro,
do it
that's
like
the
that.
game, bro. And then when they get rich,
I'm not
then they
celebrating it.
holler.
And I done
Hold
had
on,
homies too that they got and family
then
members that who done lost their lives too like that. But I'm not celebrating it, bro.
But see, here's the thing, though. Hey, that's the game. They go, they shoot, they get out here, they get a pistol, they start shooting at the ops. The couple ops drop, they live, they make a song, they blow up. Then they get the security. Oh man, here comes 6ix9ine. Oh man, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna even mess with him, bro, because I ain't trying to go to jail. And the security. Oh,
Celebrating going to
so
jail, like that's another thing. Like, bro, we can't celebrate that. Just like how you just said, me saying what certain people who like Big Meech and others then did, and they did it with honor, and you like, man, ain't no honor in there. It's like, well, versus what 6ix9ine did, it is because I
no, it
mean,
ain't,
but
ain't no honor nowhere around criminal activity, and that's why a lot of people when they get older
it
we
is.
stop listening. No,
I
it's
mean, I
not.
get what
Hey,
you saying,
it's
bro, but
not
you
no.
can't speak
It's
a
honorable
hundred.
that you do your time or whatever as a man, and you know,
It
even
is,
if
but it's also not honorable. And how many people have we heard doing the other, then doing what's right, then just feeling like, hey, I'm gonna stand up for what I did. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. I'm gonna just do what I did.
that I'm not gonna.
That's
All I'm
rare
saying,
air. Everybody ain't doing it. Niggas
all
gonna
I'm
get up in
saying,
there. How many times
all
have you
I'm
watched the
saying
first
is don't
48?
do it. All I'm saying is don't do it, and you ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, well,
Don't do
that's
it.
not possible. That ain't even.
Don't do it.
That's
Don't.
not
It is
even.
possible. It is
No,
possible. Everybody got a choice. Hey, everybody got a choice to go.
I'm
I
saying the
had a
world
choice,
we living in, bro. That's yeah.
bro. We had a
That
choice.
would be nice if we did have it like that in this world, but it's
I
not
we
like that.
did. No, you got a choice, Hayes, to either you gonna sell dope, you gonna get out here and move them packs or them little sacks that you got, or you gonna
And
go to
what?
school, get a job. And some people, I'm saying some people is born into that. Some people is
What
born
if you
into
still want to do all that though, man? What if you still just want to go to school, move your little pack, take care of your little family?
no, it ain't about moving a little pack. Go to school, get a job, start a business. You ain't gotta get out here and sell drugs, man. It ain't about unless you want to. You feel like I got to sell this little pack. So you putting yourself at risk to get locked up because all it takes for is somebody to see you giving them that pack, that person getting caught with that pack and then snitching on you. When
Oh
you
yeah,
can go clock into a job or start you a business, you could go like it's kids still cutting lawns and throwing trash away and shoveling snow
oh
and
yeah.
walking dogs, babysitting. It's enough hustles out here that's still cutting her, doing her.
You
It's
ain't lying.
still
The
your
ends don't
hustle.
justify the means, man. I get
Exactly.
what
Now
you're saying.
some people got to crawl because I watch South White Underbelly. Some people is born into the streets and they got to claw and fight their way out of it. They got to claw and fight their way out the strip club. They got to claw and fight their way out the trenches, out the mud, out the ghettos, out the foster
All
care
I'm saying
system.
is I'm not
I'm
trying to
just saying.
normalize the stupidity shit. I'm not really with it, but I'm with the shits more so than you are a little bit to a certain extent
No,
because
I agree with you that it is honorable that if you do the crime, you do the time. and not point out a whole bunch of different people. But all I'm saying is it's even more honorable when you don't even put yourself in that situation. And that's what's being glorified, that's what's being edified and magnified instead of stuff that's positive, because it's cool to be dangerous. That's like with movies.
Instead of picking the scale up, go pick up the book or something, or go do something else positive, man. I feel what you're saying.
And it's harder. People feel like it's harder and it is hard work to do. And a lot of folks is lazy when they turn to the street. It's not as they don't know no better, but a lot of people know better. A lot of people going to school right now, but they feel like, oh well, shoot, I ain't got no food in the refrigerator, so I'm sorry.
I don't like street shit when it's done at a level to where it's just like, man, come on, man.
No, I don't like street business. I don't like street business, period, because we got the internet. It's too much information out there.
Maybe for you, Zone, you was never off into the streets, though. You was never off into that type of shit. That's what I'm saying.
It was going down
somebody who would, or somebody who is. That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense. Now, I ain't saying like what you saying. Like,
I say it on
you 100% right. What we both saying is 100% right. I'm just more so is I don't knock nobody for doing what they do. If you want to hustle and still do your thing and go to work and take care of your kids, cool. But let that be, nigga. Let you be doing it at a level where you really is not like on no bum shit. Like, still do it to where you on a level to where you big dogging it. Like, you ain't out here on no little dog. And
you can't. You can't
look at it.
If you could do it, I'm gonna say if you could do it legally, then cool. I'm just saying, period. If you can't,
I ain't telling nobody to go out and go do nothing wrong. I'm just saying, but at least if you're gonna do something, make sure you doing it at a level to where you ain't out here bumming and risking your life and your freedom for crumbs. That's all I'm saying.
Or not even if you make it big. If you can sell weed legally now. Hey, like you can do this legal. You can sell drugs legally. You could go to school, own a farm. You can own a pharmacy. You don't have to even sell drugs and do all that. Like we try to make that be cool because of the environment that we be in. And the music slap or whatever, it's cool or whatever to be in the gym or whatever. But I realize why hip hop is always a young man's game, because when everybody hit 30, 40, ain't nobody trying to hear you talk about you.
We rapping about something different, right? We rapping different now.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why, like I said, when it's a Jada Kiss, when it's a Sheek Louch, when it's a Styles P, when it's a Cameron, when it's a Jim Jones, it's a Jewel Santana, it's a Benny the Butcher, it's people out there that's rapping that's either new in the game or they legacy artists, and they telling us about juicing. They telling us about crypto. Shout out they telling us about, they elevate Jay-Z, they elevating the game. Yeah, they gonna give you one or two bars over here.
So think if the game was just filled with that, like the game was just filled with 30-year-old cats rapping about that.
Yeah,
that's why we don't have it. That's why we got 19 and 18, 20-year-olds running the game right now, talking about lean, shooting, doing all the other extra shit. He said,
yeah. I mean, and then too, it's like we got to get back to where our hip hop is diversified, because we had back in the 90s and the early 2000s, we had diversification, but because we just sold it all to these labels and these kids living in the ghetto, ain't nothing to aspire to. You had back in the day, you had a line of rappers. You had the Diddy, the Master P, the Birdman. They the executives. They gonna do all the fly stuff. They gonna tell you about what's going on in the hood, but this is how they living now. This is what's going on. Woo woo. Then you got the street rappers that's elevating, that's learning how to get to that level. Then you got the ladies over here. That's the Lauryn Hills, the Queen Latifahs that they showing this side. Then you got the R&B ladies. Then you got the nasty girls. Man. We don't have that now. It's you either old or you young.
It was putting real consciousness on our spirits, man. Not this old demon time.
Yeah.
Not this demon time era that we're in now. It's like, man, they was putting real jewels on you. Through music though that was meaningful.
you had Trick Daddy talking about Thug Holiday. Even with UGK. One day you
Even
heard,
Trick
next day
love
you
the
gone.
kids, man. Trick,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what this
yeah,
world gonna. Hold
yeah.
on,
Like,
bro.
but you don't get that rap no more. You don't get the diversification of
Baby,
it,
cause
man.
I'm a thug. They gonna rap over
Yeah,
that same beat, but they gonna be rapping murder over there.
or exactly. Or when they did Take It to the House, that was like we got party records no more. Everything sound evil and demonic. Like when they did that, they did it over James Brown. Like
Yeah.
we was at the spot. I feel like when the crunk era
And they
came
still
out.
was talking they talk now. They still was talking they talk in there, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't so much filled with it though. It was in there, but
Yeah,
it was in there, but it wasn't in the forefront.
for real, people was having fun. People was
Yeah.
outside. Like now, it's like when you look at the clubs now, these folks just be up in there with the phones. They just be in there mean mugging. I talk to all the D. That's why it's like when I get back out here and DJ, right? We having a party. We having fun. Folks gonna get up, or I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna put this playlist on and I'm gonna walk out because we gonna have a party. We gonna have a party. We gonna get up and have fun. We gonna we gonna we gonna do something up in this mug, man. We ain't finna be up in here just you know shucking and jiving. We gonna have us a party. We gonna have us a time. We
Yeah.
gonna have you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna do this thing, man. And that's
Yeah.
how I feel. Uh, that's how I feel on it. Hey, I feel like we gotta get back to having. That's why I like Corley. I feel like Corley because she had to come out with a big purr because when her song was coming out was on some
It was
positivity.
too positive for him.
It had a little
He
bounce
was off
with
the
it.
better things.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
only doing shit that's gonna make you elevate.
Exactly. It's positive. Like I love the fact that Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars is linked up. Like lead the door open. We skating. They gave Tyler Creator hell, but that album,
It's a breath of
they
fresh
brought the
air
love
because he
song.
talking about something different.
Yeah. Instead of we just turning up and everybody in the club like we celebrating, everybody ain't celebrating like that.
You right. You
Everybody
right.
ain't got the bottles but I mean, and it go back to the homeboy that was telling me, man, I listen to NBA Young Boy, I listen to the street music because I can't relate to all the icy bottles and the
All day
icy
long.
chain. Yeah, that's he said, man, that's
You
all I
see, but
listen
that's
to.
him though, man. But that's what he like. You know what
And
I'm
I was like,
saying?
I know, but it's sad because he's like, man, that's because this is what I've been through. This is what I go through. This is what
Just
I
we
experience.
diverse with it. They can listen to R&B, jazz, some old school hip
Yeah,
hop, some new school hip hop,
yeah,
some new rap, some trap, and just take it wherever we want to.
yeah.
I mean, everybody not like
Some
that, man.
dad punk,
Some
man.
people,
Rest in peace, Roman Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about
what
this.
I'm saying. Some people just gonna be just strictly trap, 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 trap,
All day.
and some people
All
gonna be
day.
boom, bap, 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 bap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All day.
all day.
So
All day.
we not like that, man. I'm diverse with mine. I like to listen to all genres of music, all things. Like I say, sometimes I don't even like to listen to no music.
Just ride or listen to a podcast or
Right. Or ride and listen
yeah,
to like a documentary or something or a book or something
yeah,
like that. Or
yeah. Or just
yeah,
nothing at
so
all sometimes. Shoot, just be riding with the windows
nothing at
down,
all,
taking in.
because music is like food as well.
Exactly.
Whatever you put in your body, man, it's saying like, man, and don't let that spirit get up in you like that.
Yeah. So, Hayes, man, I don't have nothing else, bro. What we doing?
Oh no, man, they already know what it is. You Ain't Lying Podcast. I thank y'all for tapping back in with us for another episode. It is ICMW Hayes with my dog, DJ Killzone Jones, giving y'all that barbershop talk, man. That boy flexing that old shirt, which we gonna have merch in a minute, y'all. Y'all just hold up and just keep riding with us. Just keep riding with us. Share it, tell a friend to tune on in every Wednesday at 6. Y'all know what y'all can do. Y'all can subscribe to the YouTube channels, DJ Killzone Jones, CMW Hayes, for the Fam 87 ETV. Follow us on all social media. Just like that. What you gotta say, Don?
Man, you already know. You Ain't Lying. Once again, You Ain't Lying podcast, 6 p.m. Central Time. Every Wednesday, Decent Bitch podcast every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. We got a new podcast, me and Loopy, you know, my heart.
I was gonna ask you about that. I sure see that, man. I see the new podcast coming out.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again?
The Love Blurs.
Love Blurs.
Love Blurs. Yep.
Okay. So, when?
Yeah. This weekend, man. August the 13th. Well, hold on. Hold on. I gotta holler at her about that because we're gonna be doing them back to back.
That's a Friday?
Yeah. I was just I'm finna holler at her about that. I'm like, ooh, wait a minute.
That's supposed to be when you doing the beats and bits, right?
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna have to holler at her about that, but
okay,
it's all good.
Either way it goes, y'all stay tapped into him, and he gonna let y'all know. Y'all stay tapped into him. DJ Kills on Jones on YouTube. Beats and Bits Podcast Network.
For the fam 87 ET. And hold on, man. We got we got that boy. I meant to ask you for that clip from Raw Kizzy, man. Yeah, the boy. Man. We gotta get that clip. My Star fam, man, and that freestyle they just did, man. Midwest My Star freestyle.
Yes, we did. It's called Free Throws. But not only that, y'all go tap in with Raw Kizzy, man. He just dropped a new video.
He's back.
It's called I Am No Hero.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him on the podcast, man. We're gonna have to get him on the podcast.
It's on the YouTube channel though, Raw Kizzy YouTube channel. I Am No Hero. Y'all tap into that.
Yep.
You Ain't Lying podcast. Y'all know what it is. We out. Peace.
With all confidence. Look. Always a fake nigga calling other niggas fake. Look me in my face, not a smile, I ain't playing. Niggas won't trip. Haters like that. Look what they did to Nip and Triple X. While others quit, stayed on our shit. The time is now. Notice on the door, landlord trying to kick me out. Back against the wall, I still keep a smile. Do it.
And they think that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CW Hayes. Come on, people with me. Yeah. For the fam 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. No, I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I'm from the liquor store, serving with the pack.